Bienvenidos, welcome. Instead of going through the materials at Back to School Night, which is Thursday, September 3rd from 5 to 6:30, we're going to answer those questions now. Some of the questions we'll answer: what materials and resources are there for TK? Unas de las preguntas que vamos a contestar son: ¿qué son los materiales y recursos para TK? How do I prepare for when my child is and is not online with the teacher? ¿Cómo puedo preparar para cuando mi hijo o hija está o no está con la maestra? I want to show you which items you should keep in the box so that your child can have access to them when we're online, and then other items you can take out of the box and put separately for them to work on when we are not online together. So first off is the packet that is intended for you as the parents, and that starts daily schedule. We'll go into that in a little more detail. The Google Meet schedule, what we're doing online from 9 to 10:40. And of course, on Wednesdays, we're only meeting 9 until 9:30. The next is a schedule on Wednesday. It's pretty much the same schedule, but it's just shorter time that we're meeting online, 9 to 9:30. Finally, you'll have a handout that's green, themes that we're studying, and most of the vocabulary will be around those themes. And then it goes into what the expectations are by the end of TK, what your students should learn. So the schedule in those handouts should be taken out. You'll notice now a thick packet with the cover, with an orange cover. That is the packet that we will be working on weekly online together. So please take that out, and I'll show you after which pages to put back in on a weekly basis so we can work on those together. Items, the mini books. Leave those in. I'd like the students to leave the ones that they have completed in there, because sometimes we'll take them out and do activities with them, and also leave the ones we have not completed yet. Mi primer libro escolar, that can be taken out. Leave the calendar of September. You can take out the October, November, December calendars. And there is a book, Mi libro de los números. I'd like you to keep that so in. The students can go through that with me. There's a book you haven't received, which has just arrived, and I will pass those out to you. And it's the iReady Math. This is the book that the students are going to be working on with me. And if you notice when you open it up, that the pages are in color. And the other workbook, the pages are not in color, so that other workbook is going to be taken out. Then you're going to see a packet that is called the Wednesday Independent Work. Pull that out. You'll then notice the sonidos iniciales. Please leave that in. I will let the students know when we're going to work on a certain art project. After they complete the art project, if you can please keep that, because I always like to make a book at the end of the year. These are the letters that they can trace with the white markers, the letters, and then also the numbers. And they can trace that when the students are working independently. The whiteboards we're also going to be using online. So the following items you're going to take out of the box, and you will have those in an area that your child can get to them. So the materials to keep in the box are the packet that we'll work on for that week, the mini books, the calendar for that month, the math book, Mi libro de los números, the workbook that we will be working on together, the sonidos iniciales, and the whiteboards. So those items will be left in the box in addition to the writing utensils that they'll need on a daily basis. So you're going to notice two different packets, and one that has the orange sheet, the orange cover. That is all of the work that we are going to be working on together when we're in Google Meet. This packet that says the Wednesday independent work are the pages that your child will work on independently, and particularly on Wednesday when they have more time in the day. In order for me to work with your child effectively, I would like to just show you how the packet is organized. The scope and sequence for the year, the date here, which letter, the words when we start learning words, the number, color, and shape. Every week begins with a letter tracing activity where you see items that start with that letter sound on the top. So once you hit the next letter, you know that's for the following week. So if you can please just put in those sheets of paper we're going to work on for the week, so your student knows that these are the items that we're going to work on Monday through Friday for that. And then you simply take out the next section for the following week and continue like that. Every Tuesday, the students and I are going to work on a letter puzzle. And if you could please provide an extra sheet of paper so the students can glue the puzzle pieces on together and they will have a complete puzzle. So every Wednesday, your child is going to share something when we go online from 9 to 9:30. I want to give you an example of what Wednesday sharing would look like. We'll use the example of October 26th through the 30th as an example. Your child could share something that begins with P, como pingüino. Your child can share something they have 7 of. Your child can share something they have that's orange. Your child can share something that they made or that they have that is of that shape. When you look at the daily schedule, you'll notice that there are 2 major chunks of time that the students are not online with me. So I will go through what the students will do during those times. I want to show you an example of what 1 week of independent work would look like from the independent packet. So every week it will begin with a page that happens to be the color of the week. You will go through those pages and those pages only. When you come to the next color, that starts the packet for the next week. So there's only a few pages for each week. In addition to the independent work packet, on Wednesdays, your child will also be working on these independently, in addition to the district apps and watching the YouTube videos. In order for your child to use the district apps, you're going to have them click on Clever. There are 3 apps that we're going to use the most. One is iStation, which teaches letter sounds, Learning A to Z, which has many books in Spanish. And the third is called Dreambox, and that is math in Spanish. When you go into Reading A to Z, you'll notice that there's the option of Raz Plus. You're going to click on Raz Plus, and that's where you will find the books in Spanish. And if you come over here where my cursor is, and it says also available in, you click Spanish, and then the Spanish books will appear. And you click the book, and your child can listen to the story being read to them. you'll find my YouTube channel, and you can scroll down and find lots of videos of books being read, letter sounds being taught, and vocabulary lessons, and other videos that they can watch. On YouTube, you are going to type in monosílabo and whichever letter of the week we're learning. So for this week, you can type in monosílabo vocales, because we're going to be learning the vowel sounds. And also, you can type in monosílabo o, monosílabo a, etc. for the vowel sounds. Letter sounds. I hope you found the information useful, and I will see you at Back to School Night on Thursday, September 3rd from 5 to 6:30.